In today's video, I'll be sharing the reason for course delayed, which is your certificate of sponsorship, also additional documents that Home Office is currently requesting from employers. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Fajira. If you're joining me for the very first time, I'm so happy to have you in our beautiful family. For my returning subscribers, thank you for always coming back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate. God bless you. If you're new to this channel, I create content on how you can migrate to the UK, jobs with visa sponsorship in the UK, UK immigration updates, live in the UK, scholarships in the UK, like everything you can think about the UK. So if you're someone who is interested in such content, do hit on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, so each time I upload a new video, you're definitely going to be the very first person to see that video. So guys, let's quickly dive right into today's video. As earlier mentioned, that I'm going to be sharing more additional documents that the Home Office is requesting from employers. You all know what is happening currently in the UK right now, and Home Office is currently looking into a lot of care organizations. Not like it's only care organizations that they are looking into, they are also looking into other sectors as well. But the care organization is something they are paying so much attention to. A lot of employers in the UK, that's the care owners, have requested for C.o.s for over 4 or 5 months, and Home Office has not approved them. If you have been following me on this channel, I've already uploaded videos on the documents requested by Home Office from employers. And in a situation whereby these employers cannot provide these documents, they will not get their C.o.s, and a further investigation will now be opened for them. I'm going to leave those videos on the screen so you can go back and watch them, because the required documents I've shared in those videos it's really different from what I'm about to share now, which I will pop on the screen shortly. But just to let you know that if you're currently waiting for your C.o.s, because a lot of people have been leaving a lot of comments, Fajira, when is Home Office going to approve? When is this? When is that? Guys, you just have to hold on. Just hold on and wait for Home Office to approve your employer's C.o.s so they can allocate it to you. So what the Home Office is doing now, like I'd always said in my videos, that it's definitely going to help a lot of people. You know, a lot of people have migrated to the UK recently, and they were told that they've got hours. They arrived and there is no hours for them. A lot of them are going through different challenges, especially when you are tied to a particular company and you're looking for a job in another organization. It can be very difficult, which is why I always advise that if you're moving to the UK and you have a family, you can come with your wife or you can come with your dependent. So while you're struggling, just in case the company that has brought you have not given you any hours, which I'm aware of a lot of companies that have brought people to the UK without giving them any hours. Some of those companies, you can no longer find them on the licensed sponsors list because Home Office is doing some investigations right now. I'm going to film a video about that in the future, but for now, I just want you to know that if you are one of those that your employer have said, wait, we are still waiting for Home Office to approve our C.o.s, I would say just wait, because what the Home Office is doing now is for your own good. Because what they are doing, they are trying to eradicate all care homes that do not have hours. A lot of people have been scammed through this. So what Home Office is doing, when they request for those documents, if the organization cannot provide them, then that means they don't have hours. And what the Home Office does is to start an investigation on that organization. So in this video, as earlier mentioned, I have got another additional information form that the Home Office sends to employers now to complete and return to them. In some cases, as an employer, you have to make sure you fill out the names of the employees before your C.o.s can be allocated to you, with their passport number and everything, their location. I'm also going to show you the form in this video. So, like I earlier said, that if you're one of those waiting for your C.o.s, please calm down and wait for it and get the best, because you're better off getting the best than getting a C.o.s. You get to the UK and you don't have any hours, you don't have anywhere to work, or maybe just before you apply for your visa or after you've applied for your visa, the license of that company may have been revoked, which is what is happening currently now because of the investigations Home Office have been carrying out on these care organizations. So just as you can see on my screen, additional information form. This is what Home Office sends to employers to complete and return to them. For them to go through it before the certificate of sponsorship they have applied for will be allocated to them. So as you can see, define course, additional information form, you will fill in this form and submit with your reply. So this form is a form that an employer is supposed to complete and submit with their response to the requested documents So this form is going to tell them people they want to recruit, where they are recruiting from, and what department, the salary, the hours, and everything. So there are two types of certificate of sponsorship. One is defined, which is for those overseas, and the other one is undefined, which is for those in the UK. So this employer has applied for the defined course, which is for those overseas. So just as you can see, you have to complete this form. The course URN, which is a number, and also the license number of your organization name. You have to complete this. You have to fill out this information. Care Quality Commission, which is the CQC registration. Please state the date of registration and registration number of the care provider. So you have to complete this. The 5 steps to cut down net migration. The government stated that as a care owner, before giving courses to allocate to your employees, you have to pass through the CQC. That's to show that you're qualified to operate as a care organization in the UK. So now, on this form, they are requesting for the number and the registration date. So the job title, occupation code type, the Home Office will work with this to see how many C.o.s can be allocated to your organization. Confirm whether migrant has qualified or unqualified teacher status. Depends on the qualification of the employee you're planning to recruit or you're recruiting to your organization. So what it says that you have to choose the option from this box, as you can see. So where required, overseas trained nurses and midwives, Nursing and Midwifery Council NMC status. So if they are registered, you also have to indicate, please confirm whether migrant has full or pre-registration status. Please state the date of registration and registration number. This is making things more difficult for employers, because in the past, once they apply for C.o.s, the Home Office just allocates it to them. But right now, they have to complete this form and return to Home Office, and they will go through it and see if this organization is qualified to recruit people from overseas, and they will now allocate if they are qualified. But if they are not, then they will not allocate to them, and they will start an investigation on that organization. So as you can see, job description, full job description for the post above, including tasks required by this job. So you have to show the job description, experience required, the minimal experience and or qualification required. You have to state this here for the courses you are applying for. So tradable points option. If occupation code is under table 1 or appendix, skilled occupation. Option A, salary. Option B, relevant PhD. Option C, relevant STEAM PhD. So you have to indicate that in this box, because they are currently looking at it before they will approve any C.o.s. So just as you can see, migrant details if known. This is Home Office asking the employers for the details of the employees they are trying to employ into their organization. Please note, if the identified migrant worker will be applying for permission to stay from within the UK, you must withdraw this defined course application. Assign them an undefined course from your annual course allocation. So like I earlier mentioned, there are 2 types of course, the defined and undefined. So just as you can see, name, date of birth, nationality, immigration status if in the UK. Please use page 3 if you have additional migrants to add to it. I'll show you that soon. But just as you can see, duration of employment, they are very much aware that a lot of people have been in the UK and they don't even have hours with the organization that have brought them. So start date, end date, salary, you have to put the salary. There is, and if you see in the highlighted section of this box, says allowance if any. This includes all payments for visa costs, DBS check, accommodation, etc. Now they're asking the employer, are they included in the above salary? Are they expected to be repaid? If so, has migrant agreed to how and how much will be paid weekly? Is this payment included in the salary? If the migrant and the organization that is recruiting them have on a particular amount to pay, they have to repay back, they have to make Home Office know. They don't want a situation whereby there will be a problem and they will come back to Home Office and it will show that there was nothing like that on the course application. That will make the organization lose their license. If they're able to fill out this form completely and let Home Office know that this is what will be taken back from the employee, I don't think there will be any problem. So working hours per week, you must include paid breaks in the working hours. Please note, do not include unpaid breaks in the working hours. So this is them encouraging employers to pay employees for their break. So even if it's 10-15 minutes, they have to include it as paid breaks. So please do not state working patterns we need exact number of working hours per week, because they are very much aware that a lot of people have migrated to the UK without hours, like, and it's causing a lot of problem right now because most of them are currently homeless. They can't work elsewhere. So now you have to sign to declare that everything you have put in this box is correct. And if they find out that any of those things you have signed to is not correct, then it's going to be a big problem. Just as you can see on my screen, you must provide your client's name, address, and a copy of the contract outlining the nature of the work and lines of the responsibility with your clients. So you have to provide the details of the clients you've got. Yeah, you have to provide that to Home Office, and they will do their verifications before any C.o.s will be allocated to your organization. So guys, this is another additional document. Like I earlier mentioned, that if you have been waiting for your certificate of sponsorship to be given to you, trust me, it's not like in the past that you could get it in weeks, or maybe in 2 days, in 3 days, in 1 week or so. It's taking a longer time. I know an organization that actually applied for their C.o.s, I think in August, and the Home Office have requested all of these documents from them. They have sent it to Home Office. They're still waiting from August till December. That's about 4 months or so. So if you're currently waiting for your C.o.s, you have to be very patient. A lot is going on right now, because like I said in my previous videos, that if these organizations are not able to provide these documents, then there will be a problem. The Home Office will start investigating, and at the end of the day, the license of that organization will be revoked. And it's better you're still in your country and you experience that, instead of putting in your visa application, which is very common now, and your visa will be refused because the license of the organization has been revoked. So this is just what it is. A lot of people have been asking me why. This is the reason why your course has been delayed. And in most cases, a lot of organizations will not be able to provide these required documents because they know what they are doing. So we've actually come to the end of this video, and if you find this video helpful, please do like and share with your friends and loved ones. Someone may find it helpful. And if you're yet to subscribe to join our beautiful family, please do hit on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, so each time I upload a new video, you're definitely going to be the very first person to see that video. Until I see you in my next video, guys, do take care and have a lovely day. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye for now.